General Yakubu Gowon fights tears as he narrates Muritala Mohammed's coup that took him out of power. Okay, everybody is fighting tears. According to a recent video by ESET TV, former head of state General Yakubu Gowon, retired, was visibly emotional as he recounted his 1975 coup that removed him from power during the launch of the military factor in Nigeria's contemporary history. Serving as chairman of the occasion, Gowon reflected on the military's deep imprint on Nigeria's history, including the burden of leadership during the Civil War and its eventual ouster by General Muritala Mohammed. Gowon recalled his shock upon returning from a training in the UK, only to be caught in the chaos of Nigeria's first coup within 36 hours. "I was meant to be on leave, but duty called," he said, his voice breaking at points. Speaking to a hall of military veterans and historians, Gowon emphasized that while military rule came at a democratic cost, it also helped prevent national collapse. He urged Nigerian youth to learn from history and not to imitate it, but to build a better future. "Let this be the beginning of deeper engagement with our past," he concluded. Al-Amin says, if not because of Gowon, Nigeria would have collapsed since. But his endurance, dedication, and hard work makes you enjoying Nigeria in today's peace. Maybe Nigeria should have collapsed. Is it not better? And probably everybody would have found their way. Igbos would be in their Biafra nation. Yoruba would be in their Yoruba nation. Everybody will be in their own space and will not be having these issues that we are having right now. Nonyelum Joman says, but why should he call on the youth since history is cancelled in school? Exactly. We don't have history again. So how are we going to learn from it? We can't even learn from it. But for Christopher says, nobody talking about Igbo or Hausa here, but about Trinity battle that was distracted, that escalated to this extent. No Igbo will have been remembering anything Biafra, but all of us will have talking each other for unity of love and understanding. The evil overwhelm everyone till nobody gets it right. He says, honest Nigeria leader to date, the coup came from the negative perspective. That is what we are seeing till date. I wish God's time could reverse back to that time again for us to start afresh. I am struck like Ibrahim Traore to keep fighting for the best for this country. Nigerian chosen by God himself. You are strong like Ibrahim Traore. So come and fight for us now. Take over these citizens from these wicked leaders. Ebuka posted today, yesterday was like 200 million Nigeria versus 12,000 politicians. Like, do the maths. We can actually defeat these people. Of course, we know that they have people that are supporting them. Out of those 200 million Nigerians, of course, we have people that are hell-bent on allowing these people to continue to rule them. So they like the suffering and all of that. They'll still fight for these people. But yes, we are still more than them. Tizwe Uchakelechi Emmanuel says, which be blame Ojukwu. Agreement was made together. He came back and declared war. Let's apologize to Igbos for the killing. Coco Alozi says the same corruption that invited the military, who later legalized corruption, is presently at its peak. Dele Afre says, why crying, sir? You are 100% better than him who overthrew you. He's dead, but you are still doing what pleases God. He was an infidel, but you are a born-again Christian. You are even more popular today than him. No worries, no fear. Keep on serving God and people. Daniel Ndata says, old men don't cry, sir. Who told you old men don't cry? We thank God that you survived the coup and you are still alive. Most of those who toppled you have left it exactly, so you should be grateful to God. But sometimes, probably just felt emotional. Chiedu Ezebu says, well, a right thinker may envisage that Gowon were finding it difficult to apologize for missing the mark to keeping Nigeria miserably as one unpredictable country. looking at how flourishing and healthy many other countries in our world that allow their entities to metamorphose into entities rather than being forced into one stunted, immovable entity, the likes of Nigeria sheepishly soaked to remain in these decades. Patrick Onyabo says, "Oh, black Nigerian, na war for you guys. Is Burkina Faso military deacon with Nigeria the same? Abi, is it the same with Nigeria military? For you, Yakubu, God is watching. He reward everyone according to his work." Okay. Muritala Dahiru says, "I think Gowon is to blame himself for Nigeria's problem up to today. Nigeria problem started right from your leadership, Mr. Yakubu Gowon." Ndubueze says, "Medicine after death." If I answer says, "God still leave you alive today to tell the youth the truth about this British company called Nigeria. But at your age, you are still hallucinating. Habibi has said his own and have peace, but you keep on crying and shedding tears till eternity. Free yourself, Grandpa. Grandpa, they say you should say the truth though." It is well. Augustine Awadima says, "Prevent national collapse. Nigeria may not have collapsed, but it will because of its deep-rooted division and hatred in the hearts of its inhabitants. I'm telling you, the hatred is deep. Who have shown strong unwillingness to coexist as one people. So the sacrifices are a waste. I'm telling you, probably we just need to leave each other and everybody should just find their square roots because love is not there at all. At all. Obinechi Anaba says, "Today, Gowon is living and enjoying the benefit of genocidal war. He fought for the Fulanis against Southeast on his Plateau people. He doesn't have shame. That's why he can't open his mouth, criticize and challenge the massacring of his people by those he once served to kill Igbos. It will keep haunting even in his grave. God kept alive to see the reward of his evil against Igbos. He dare not speak against Fulanis and killing of his people who born him. Karma and nemesis have visited him and T.Y. Danjuma." It is well. Oguche Sunday says, "General, control your emotions. We are not interested. Our interest is a secret we don't want you to die with. And it's how you won the Biafra war. I mean, the countries you had alliances with and the conditions of the alliance, like we see Cameroon contesting and taking over oil-rich Bakassi Peninsula and Nigeria becoming second home to Nigerians, and the internal resolution of not allowing a Southeasterner ascending the throne of leadership in Nigeria, even though they are true Nigerians. Tell us." Maybe he will still tell us. Maybe he's gathering confidence. Or probably he's also writing a book. Who knows? So, my listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.